Hello, colleagues. It's Michelle here again, and today I want to bring a video with three uh, web pages or lists of schools, of a lot of schools that you could work with or apply to if you are interested in this experience or and our adventure of online teaching English for kids, adults, teenagers, you name it. There are a lot of options. Okay, so the first list I'm bringing you is with this web page, which is goodairlanguage.com. And well, I'm gonna leave you the complete link on the description box below, so please check that. Okay, so as you can see, this is a list that is has been recently updated on April 17th. So this is the good thing about this list that you're gonna have. Let's check it out. You're going to have companies from different parts of the world. In this case, these are North American companies. All this that you see right here are the companies. So as you can see, there are a lot of there's a brief description for each company according to the information that this person who is in charge of making this list has acquired, which is uh, right here you see it's expressing how much they pay per hour, about how much and what kind of children they teach or students they teach, which is children. Okay, and well, yes, you can check this very detailed on your own time. And you see there are a lot of schools right here. I really cannot count them right now, but you have a lot of options to choose. Then you have the British companies. So again, it has also the brief description of each. You have Russian companies, you have Spanish companies, and you have other European companies. And this is my favorite part, which is the Chinese companies, because I have had luck with these companies getting a job because their requirements are not so strict. And well, I already have worked for three on the period that I've been working online, which is about a year and a half already. Um, but right now, I'm very happy with the school I am, which is Data UBC, and which I have already talked about in previous videos, where you can go and check about my experience there. Okay, and yes, actually, I learned about Data ABC from this list, but not exactly, it didn't really catch my attention throughout looking at the list about the details of the school, which is, let me check, here it is right here. You see, Data ABC teaches mostly children. The pay is decent, about 20 per hour. Well, if you want to check the payment, well, it's pretty good. And I already told you in the past video that it's actually 25 that they have on their web page, but I'm not getting paid that. I'm getting paid $16 for now. And it's a lot of reasons. 25 would be about 25, which would include bonuses and other incentives that they could give you because of your performance and work on their platform, and also the time. It depends a lot on the long-term period that you have been working for them. Okay, so how did I learn about .abc throughout this list? I will tell you in just a moment. Again, you have Japanese companies, other locations, and I think the locations are specified right here in the description. And well, one thing that I want you to know is that it's easy as clicking this red where you see, you click it and it will open a page. It takes you sometimes directly to the teacher application page in some cases. So you really don't have to look on the web page, where do I need to apply, because it takes you directly to that section. So There you go. It's easy as clicking on the name right here on the list. And create a profile companies. This is basically where you create a profile as an English teacher, where you mention your qualifications, your focus as a teaching, or your method, or the method you use. And well, people around the world who also have a profile on that platform will be scrolling to choose a teacher, and if it is you, then they're gonna pick you. But in this case, with these kind of companies, you really have to create your own material and your own lesson plans, as it would be the case of other companies above. But generally, for the three Chinese companies that I have worked for, I really don't have to prepare much material, like slides basically, which would be the thing that they would work with to watch as a reference on the monitor. And I really don't have to prepare also lesson plans, because the company already provides me what the student needs. So this is what I like about working with companies that are not a creative profile company, because it really saves a lot of time. And um, one of the things that I already told you in other videos is that you should have some material, some extra material that you can prepare. For example, if in a lesson you're talking about fruits, have flashcards about fruits, okay? Or have posters. If you're going to talk about numbers, have a little extra poster and do maybe a game to interact with the student throughout the camera, and not only have the slides there. So yeah, basically what these companies are requiring is that from you, not making lesson plans and making some kind of material for the students' reference, because they provide that for you. Now, as the creative profile companies, that's all you. That is basically you marketing yourself, making publicity for yourself. So it depends a lot on how you fill your profile, and that you will get your students, I think. And I would be talking specifically about these creative profile companies in another video. Okay. So now let's go directly on how I learned about .abc, which is right here. I really suggest that you go to this section and read carefully the comments that a lot of teachers have have written over here, because a lot of them suggest companies that they work for or they worked for in the past, but maybe they are not anymore. But they suggest that it's a good go, it's a good company to start with or to be with. So that's how I learned about .abc. Actually, a lot of teachers were suggesting .abc, and uh, funny enough, I didn't see a lot about VIPKID. Now, where I have heard a lot about VIPKID has been on YouTube. A lot of teachers are sharing their experience on YouTube about this VIPKID company and the great experience that they're having there. But in my case, I am with .abc, and it's also a great company that I think it's as similar and as good to work for as VIPKID. So that's how I learned. And I have heard of other companies. For example, right here we have 51 Talk. And yes, actually, this is a good company, I think, to work for or to start with or to see what's going on this. You really just have to check the payment. And since this is a Chinese or Asian company, I would go straight to the Chinese. And right here you have 51 Talk. So as you can see, the description says that per month you could earn about 750 US dollars. Okay, so here it depends on the experience and nationality. An American teacher can earn 11 per 25-minute class. So as you can see, this is a little bit less of a payment from what I receive at .abc. I receive $16 per. Oh no, that's much better, because for me it's $16 for per hour, and this is 11 per 25-minute lesson. But remember that it says right here that it depends a lot on your nationality, and I would guess it also depends a lot on your qualifications and how good you project yourself as a teacher with the students. Also, it depends a lot how students rate you, because with these companies, students or parents, if their child is young, then parents would be the ones that would be rating you. So a lot, it depends on your rate, on the rating you have as a teacher on certain company, because that's more or less how these companies work. And well, yes, that's basically with this list. I suggest you to go straight to the comment section. Oops. Straight to the comment section and check what teachers are saying about different work experiences and also companies that you have on the list. And well, the latest update or the latest comment is way down. So as you can see, this one is May 2nd, 2017. And well, this person is asking a question. He is not really, or she's not really making a suggestion. So you can come here also to ask questions and maybe you get an answer. A lot of teachers from South Africa are having a hard time, for what I've read, to get a job with these companies, because especially the Chinese companies, which are the ones that hire very fast, because these companies, the Chinese companies, for some reason, are just focused sometimes on hiring um, pe- people or teachers from the US or Canada, not sometimes not even from the another part of the world, which would be England, or in this case South Africa, which they also speak English. And they don't count that on their list as a country that is native English speaking for some reason. So they have a hard time at getting a job, for what I've read on the comment section. So you can really educate yourself a lot by reading the comments. Okay, let's go to the next list, which is ESLAuthority.com. And well, I will leave you also the links that will go straight to the right here to the list. So as you can see, it is full of jobs, of online jobs. There are a lot of job opportunities teaching English online. Excuse me. So the recent one was 2 weeks ago. Online school looking for tutors. Online school based in Taiwan is looking for online English tutors, Filipino. It's called Hi Tutor, so you see the name here. Miro Education, high offer. A lot of companies. You see a lot, a lot, a lot. I really have not checked this list, but I might. There could be a good job opportunity, because I still have a lot of extra hours throughout the day. I just work 3 hours a day, and it's basically early in the morning, so I have the rest of the day for me. So I really am in the look of another extra job. I really enjoy working online and teaching online. And well, I don't have much to say, but about this list. This is made a list made by um, this teacher. I think this web is run by this teacher, which is called Dan Didio, and he's become quite famous in VIPKID, because he has earned a lot, and he also has worked a lot and has a lot of experience at VIPKID. He actually won a prize to travel to China and meet the VIPKID team. So this was from all the teachers of VIPKID. he was the one that won that chance to go and meet the VIP kid, and also his students got to meet him. For what I know, if you want to know more about his story, well, I suggest you go to this webpage and check other parts of it, and not only the list, so you know. And here's his picture, you see. So you know about his experience and how he did it, how he worked so much, and how he has managed this long schedule that he has to earn, obviously, that much. Okay. And well, yeah, that's it. You could go ESL Authority, and also you can check it on YouTube. And I think there's also a Facebook page. And actually, that's where I learned about this next list that I'm going to show you, which is right here. Just go click this Facebook link and you will go straight to ESL Authority and check it by yourself. And so the next list is from this Dan Didio. Thanks to his Facebook page, I learned about this list, which is a docsgoogle.com document. And well, this is awesome. This list, I love it because you have a long list of schools too. As you can see, you have about, let's see, you have three, let's see how many. Oh my God, you have hundreds. You see? Let's say it's about 135 approximately, not exactly. No, it's less, 130 maybe there would be. So you have this long list of companies that you can work and start teaching online. And well, what can I say? It's really there. EMT, about the time that you should work. Country, the Americas, Asia. You also have from other countries, where you have Europe. And well, yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, this is the continent, not the country. The country is right here. So if it's the Americas, it's Brazil, you have Canada, you have the USA, you have China, um, you have Hong Kong, Japan, you have Philippines, you have Singapore, Taiwan, Vietnam, France, Germany, Italy, Poland, Russia, Spain, Sweden, Turkey, UK, New Zealand, worldwide. Some don't even specify. Those are the last ones. And do it yourself. What does it mean right here? Do it yourself is that you would have probably to make your own materials or lesson plans. So that would be the difference of this. The other ones really don't have that because they provide you with the material and they provide you with the lesson plans. Okay, ages, are specific here. For example, Global English tells us that they work with adults. So if you are a person that prefers working with adults, maybe this would be an option for you. And there are other companies such as this one that we have here, which is teacher.01teacher.com. Not sure which one is it. I haven't checked this, but this one is ages 5 to 16. Then you have 51 free talk, 6 to 18, and then you have 51 talk, which is not the same from the one above. And this one would be, it doesn't specify because I think they work with different ages. They don't focus only on kids. They also work with teenagers. They also work with adults, with young adults, and from different backgrounds. Okay, so yeah, there you go. More or less that. All ages. Some specify all ages. And what else can I say? Minute, hour, right here. How many hours they require you to work? There you go. So the specifics are very there. I really don't need to show you much. Accent. Some may be strict with the accent. As I said, some prefer to work with American accent, so they hire people from the US or Canada. So if you are a person that maybe you're not from those countries or were born in those countries, but you lived in those countries and your pronunciation is very American-like, then go ahead. try it. Now, I've heard there are other companies that don't require for you to have a perfect American accent and sound basically like native born there and never been in another place of the world, whatever. I don't know how to express that, but there are other companies you would have to search your own, and some don't specify that. As you can see, this company that we have right here, which is Prep Lesson, I think. They don't even say what kind of accent they would like you to have. Right here, 98 Kids. It's from China, and you can see any accent is fine with them. ABC 360, which is also a popular company, such as 51 Talk, that I've heard a lot, and which I'm actually interested in those two. They also say any, and what does 51 Talk says? Native speaker or Filipino. I guess this is based more or aimed to Filipinos. And well, yeah, you get more here. Any Native American, any native. Well, native, it means that maybe if you have a British accent or American accent, it's okay. And if you have any other accent, because you know, sometimes if it's your second language, you don't sound very native. I think for them, we would be fine because they really don't specify it. Some also specifications if they require a BA. Now let's look to .abc here. .abc, remember it requires a BA, but as I told you, fortunately for me, they saw other things in me and they really weren't strict with that requirement with me. And I'm not sure if it's the same for other teachers. I really don't know anyone else working with them that I could tell you about. TFL, this means that if you have a certificate, it's fine with them. So if you have a certificate as an ESL teacher, then maybe it's okay if you don't have a bachelor's degree. You can work with that. Okay. And teaching experience, if they require it, well, the X, I think, marks yes, that they require it. And what else? Oh, this is the important part. And actually, I would focus on this because your time is precious. So you want to focus how much they offer on each. Which ones do you want to go first to apply? I would go basically to the ones that are paying higher. Like for example, Global English pays 23 to 25. How about this one right here, 66 Speak, 21.8 an hour, up to. So it is negotiable. Right here, 18 to 26, this is .abc, the one that I work for. Right here, 40 to 120. Fast School, there you go. That's a lot of money. I'm not sure if that would be per hour, but if it's per hour, then yeah, I think they are very, very strict with what they need from you. That's a good school, good payment they're offering there. You would maybe want to apply and check the specifics with any recruiter if you get the chance to get an interview, or maybe email them. And well, yes, I would go first for the ones that are paying a good money for your knowledge, for your time, for your experience. And if you don't have no luck with any of those, why don't you start lowering the companies that you would like to work for, lowering your payment requirement? For example, maybe go to the ones that are paying 13 hours per hour or 10 to 12 per hour. So you could go with those. Now, there's this company that I work for, which is called, let me check, where is it? Oh, here it is. So the first company I worked for was Tutor ABC, or it's known also as iTutor Group. And this is based in Taiwan. It's for adults, but they also have children. When I used to work, they had children. And right here, the payment it's not very high, as you see, is $6 to $10 depending on your location. For me, it was only $6 that I got per hour. per 45 minutes. Basically, their lessons were 45 minutes. So the I could earn more according to the rate that I got, and it would get a little bit higher per class that I had. But that depended a lot on the students and how they rated me. I got a lot of bonuses because I think students appreciated and my knowledge and the teaching that I provided to them. So there you go. I am going to specify about tutor ABC in another video too. And well, just to finish today, you have the website and you have in some you have the application link and email if you want to email directly and ask for questions, information about the hiring process or whatever. There you go. As some using Skype, you can contact them through Skype and some extra comments for these. I'm not sure if it's updated, so I'm not sure really if these comments are updated. But well, you can check them out yourself. Uh, and now I really want to show you two companies that I found that are similar to a VIPKID and Data ABC that I recently learned about, which is AOL.com, ALO7.com or Alo7.com. I don't know. As you can see, it is pretty similar to those companies' website. So there you go. I think it is also aimed for children. And well, there you go. You could check it out later. And there's other company which is called hugoenglish.com, and this is the application page. Well, if you open it, this is how it looks. So I had to scroll all the way down to go to teacher recruitment. And what you do is you fill your little information here and then log in, and then you would just wait for them to contact you maybe by email. Mostly they do it that way. And well, how do you do this? Just here. Okay, application link. For example, right here it's Hugo. Here it is, Hugo Education. So I went straight to the page because the link is not here. It's not provided here. But as I told you, just scroll down and you will get here. And there's another one, tillit.com. This also catch my attention. As you can see right here, you have to email them, and yes, it's also on the list. Let's check T. Oh, here it is. So it's right here, Tillit. Okay, so Tillit is right here. As you can see, there are not a lot of specifications, just how much they pay per hour, which is $19, and that's about it. That's the only thing we know about this company. I really don't know where this company is from. As you can see, there are no specifications. Oh, yes, there are. My bad. So right here, Asia, Taiwan. It's Taiwanese. I also had experience with iTutor Group, which is also a Taiwanese company. I had students from Taiwan and China. So the payment is pretty much better than iTutor Group or Tutor ABC, but I really don't know much else about this company. And well, yeah, that's it. And now, if you're a person that wants to teach another language online, there's also a list from the first I showed you, which is Good Air Language. There's a list also to teach also online, Spanish online. So right here, the information is in Spanish, and the companies are also listed right there, the same as the English companies. There you go. And well, these are the ones that you create your profile, and well, it's shorter. The list is shorter. I think there are not a lot of, there is not a lot of demand for learning Spanish. So there you go. You have a lot of opportunities to work online as an English teacher. And well, this is for you to just check it out yourself and also look for yourself. Look for more lists online. Google them. Just click Google online ESL teachers or the best online schools to work for as an ESL teacher. Whatever, Google them. I really learned about the first list about good air language by Googling it because I really wanted this. So if you want to start this adventure or maybe check other options, if you already have this experience teaching online, go ahead, look for those lists, check the ones that I am sharing with you. And well, that's it for today. I wish you good luck. Please comment below, make your suggestions, your questions, subscribe so you can have more updates, and also check the Facebook page, like it so you also receive updates there. And that's it. Thank you so much for, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.